Okay, I'm going to show you my door. This is what my son did for me. I'll turn the light on so you can see better. Look at this. So when I wake up in the morning, look what I get to see. Instead of just a little window, I also now have a switch which goes to a light above it outside. Look at this view. I put the hibiscus right out there. Have another electrical outlet here too. And look at this. Step right outside. And I have some stairs. I made them yesterday. They'll only be temporary because I think I'll be having a little patio or something here. So this is Maple Cove. First I have to finish showing you the door. See this light on top? Needs to have trim on it now. And it fits so snugly and tight. No cold air can get in. Which will be very important. Hung up a bird feeder. It needs to be hung out a little more. This post is here with this board on top so that we can have a place to feed the birds and watch them from inside. And this is what I was using for my chair. I mean my stairs. There they are. Not perfect. But nothing about me is perfect, is it? We know that. Boy, it's dry out here, even though it's damp in the rain. I have all my siding there now I have to take care of. Put the siding up back alongside the edge there too, we'll have to do. Isn't that lovely? And there's the swing. Of course the ladder's there because I haven't finished painting that house black yet. So I just painted on top of the ucky siding. So this is Maple Cove. I'll have to make a sign. See, these are all little maple trees. The hostas are in bloom. I have hostas planted all the way around this tree. This is an elm. And the sign says Sunrise Hillside. Because I call this whole thing Sunrise Hillside. This is, I'm going to show you about Maple Cove now. First, of course, we have to look at these beautiful hibiscus. Now, hibiscus won't grow here in the winter at all. This is I saw hibiscuses in Hawaii and in the Virgin Islands and in Acapulco. They take the flowers and they'll plunge them, they'll drop them like that into a little pool, like if there's a whirlpool outside of a hotel room, or what is it called? Yeah, a hotel room, a resort. And so there'll be hibiscus flowers floating around. They'll put one in the toilet so that when you arrive at your room, you see these beautiful flowers. Also, they feed them to the iguanas in Virgin Islands. Elida was kneeling down feeding them to them. They're beautiful. Look at how they wrap up so neatly when they're all done. Or at least this one did. Not really any smell though. That's why you don't see hibiscus as a fragrance. Okay, so here's my mess. I use this as a cutting board here. I have to clean that up. And these are the cushions which go on this lovely porch swing where Willem or Kevin can sit. And here's my hammock. And so this is my view. Now let me explain why it's Maple Cove. You see, there's a maple sapling under here, behind here, These two are maples, and this is a maple. And there's another maple here. And these are all maples, these little ones. And so I'm keep cutting. Like this had a branch that was extending out right into the tree, and another branch that was into the tree. So this is an elm, a good old elm. Half of it broke during the ice storm. Wow, that was the hole there. You can barely even see what the damage. I mean, there's no stumps sticking out anymore. I mean, there's certainly, you can see it. Anyway, that's where half of it broke off. And it was a lot skinnier back then, so this must be very tight. This is much, much tighter than I ever made it. Hey, what are you doing walking on me? Off. And this should be removed too. That's very tight. This was for a bridge I was trying to build across the valley once. A rope bridge. Anyway, so I've been cutting down what's over it so that these maples can grow up nicely. And so when I lie on the hammock here, I'll show you what I would see. You see? This is my view. See the water on there? Anyway, this here is is that an elm? Or is this a hop hornbeam? I think this is, hop hornbeam is ironwood. So this one, you see how it's coming over and it's shading the maple? So one little branch at a time I'm clipping back from this tree so that these maples can grow up and have this spot. See, now these maples, see how the branches are into that branch there? So I'll trim that little branch off so that the maple has the room. I don't want to get rid of anything in a big way. I just want to be able to let these maples keep growing. Anyway, so that's the door and Maple Cove. Bye.